Hey family, listen, I got a strong one for you. The Most High is saying, they're blaming you, whole time I'm responsible. Listen, when you are chosen, when you are divinely protected, you don't have to lift a finger. Nope. You don't have to move a muscle. Sure don't. You don't have to think a negative thought. Nope. Why? Because God, your protectors, the divine is looking after you, and the divine is handling that behind the scenes. Trust and believe it. You know, there are people right now that is wondering, dang, why is my life falling apart? Why is everybody turning on me? Why is everybody walking out on me? Not understanding and not even thinking back at what it is they did to you and others. You and others too. They don't take the time to take accountability and admit to their evil deeds. And so because of that, the Most High has to come in and handle that. You see, the Most High has been reminding me day in and day out with everything that I am going through in my personal life presently. The Most High, anytime I get like feelings of anxiety and I feel nerved up and upset, the Most High reminds me, listen, it ain't over till it's over. You still have breath in your body. I'm gonna need you to power up. Right? And the Most High reminds me of this also. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Vengeance is mine. So therefore it's out of my hands. And so there's like a domino effect going on. There's like a snowball effect going on. Everyone who either walked out of your life unjustly, anyone who believed any sort of negative lies, anyone who was in groups slandering you, talking negatively about you, anyone who had a hand in gang stalking you, cyberbullying you, any of that stuff, they are being held accountable. Even if they don't take accountability themselves, trust and believe the Most High is holding these people accountable, and you are receiving justice at this time. You wonder why, no matter what comes up against you in life, no matter what happens, no matter what kind of losses you take, you still find a way. You still find a way. An angel is always sent in your path to pull you up, to lift you up. That's nothing and no one but God. Your faith is out of this world. Your faith is unmatched. And because of what it is, the high calling that you have governing over your life, anyone who comes against you in an attempt to depress you, stress you, deplete you, drain you, and all of that stuff, all that negative, toxic stuff, guess what? They will pay expeditiously. Karma is not like back in the day where the Most High let you go on and live your life for a little bit, especially if you keep on doing these evil deeds in the dark and behind the scenes, as if nobody sees you, as if you're not being watched. You see, the same flying monkeys, the same hoovers and all of that is sitting back watching you, these soulless beings, they're the very ones under the immense amount of judgment that they deserve for everything that they try to send your way. When all you have been trying to do, you and I have been trying to do, is do right by the Most High God. Are we perfect? No. Do we make mistakes? Yes, but what the difference between us is that we can acknowledge our mistakes. Okay, we have the heart to admit to our mistakes and our downfalls and our failures. These people don't. They're so hung up on trying to continue to hold us accountable for our past actions, our past deeds, that they don't even take account and they don't even acknowledge our present efforts. They don't want to acknowledge what it is that we're doing presently. And if they do, they always have to discredit and devalue what it is that you have going on. These narcissistic Jezebel spirits are running rampant at this time. And they want to blame you for their downfalls. They want to blame you for their misfortunes, them taking loss after loss. But the reason why they have to continuously take these losses is because they don't want to get out of your energy. They don't want to stop slandering you. They don't want to stop watching and stalking you. They don't want to stop having negative thoughts about you. They don't want to stop preying on your downfall and wishing negativity towards you. And for that reason, that is exactly why at this time, they are reaping exactly what they have sown. And they are receiving exactly what they deserve. But somehow they believe that you were at fault of that. They think that you were at fault for the karma that they are facing for the deeds and actions that they took against you and other people that they thought was going to go unseen. They thought that they were just going to hide under the radar. You know, these people are in hiding. They are out of sight, out of mind spiritually, trying to run away from this butt whooping that the Most High has just in store for them. There's nothing these people can do to run away from everything that it is that they caused. The turmoil, the downfalls, the different tower moments that they caused in other people's lives, all out of hate, misery, jealousy, envy, and not believing in themselves enough to try, or not even, no, excuse me, let me rephrase that. They did not believe in themselves enough. They were not courageous enough to put themselves in a position as you. And so they hate you for it. And because of all the immense attacks, because of the delays and the blockages, excuse me, that they try to send your way, they are being rapidly faced with karmic justice. You know, it is alive and well. These people are really out here, out of their minds. It's getting worse, you know. And once again, they truly believe that you were to blame for their downfalls. As if you were to blame for the actions that they decided to take, that they felt as though they were invincible to consequence to. Somehow, that is your fault. It's quite comical. You know, everything that I'm going through in my life, it's very, it's, at times it can be disheartening. You know, it can be a lot. It can be overwhelming. But then I have to remind myself who I am, okay? Who it is that I'm working with, all right? Whose team that I'm on, which is the Most High God, our creator of all things, right? But, you know, once I bring myself back and I humble myself and I remember who I am, I realize, you know what, this too shall pass. In fact, I have already overcome this. All right, I have already made it through this. I am still a conqueror. I will still prosper. I will still make something out of myself. People think sending different blockages and delays and disruptions your way, they think that is going to trigger you into a permanent depression. They feel as though that you will never get back up again. But another part of their karma is having to watch you rise up again, having to see you at your table, but knowing that they don't have a seat at your table. They can't sit with you. They're not going with you. They don't have the same spirit or energy as you. And that is why they're angry. You know, and that's why these people, they want to do smear campaigns. They want to lie on you. They want to pull stuff out of their tails, literally, with all of these accusatory statements that they're really guilty of. Message. It's really comical. It's very comical, but you know, the attacks amp up and they get worse when that blessing is right around the corner, when that abundance is right around the corner, when that prosperity is right around the corner. They know who you are. They knew who you were far before you did. Okay? So, again, energetically treat these people accordingly. All right? I'm still working on it myself. Everything doesn't need a reaction or a response. All right? I'm not perfect in that aspect. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to say what I have to say. But this is the last time I'm going to speak on it. This is the last time I'm going to tell your butt off. This is the last time I'm going to go off on you. But I'm I'm a Leo, for Christ's sake. Shout out to all my Leos. All right? But anyways, you guys, this was a quick video, but I had to get that off my chest. Y'all know I be having to turn it up. Sometimes I just gotta like turn it up and remind folks like what it is. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for your continued support, and I do hope and pray that you all have taken any of my messages, to heart. Take heed to them, apply this wisdom and this edification that I'm applying or sharing with you all to your walk. All right, this stuff is real. These people is out of their minds. They want to blame you whole time. God's like, I'm responsible for that. Oh, you wonder why you lost that? You wonder why that's falling apart? That's falling apart. Oh, I'm responsible for that. You shouldn't have came up against my chosen one. You shouldn't have went against my chosen one. You shouldn't have did all that mess behind the chosen one's back. All out of anger and malice and envy and hate. That's what it boils down to. These people hate themselves, and so they have to project that out onto you and everyone else. They're running out of time. They know their time is coming. They know their time is near. These Decepticons, these dark forces, these opposing energies, they know their time is coming. They know they're done. done. So, well, with that said, you all, I'm going to end it here. But if you enjoyed this, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace, love, and light.